Phone user sues Apple, claiming that the iPhone turned them gay. That and more coming up. Now cue that nerd dancing fool. You're back. Welcome back. Welcome to Giants Odd News. And we got some stories for you today. We are going to start in Florida. Yeah, the state of total craziness of going down there. You understand what I'm saying and thing? But anyway, we're going to start with this one. A Florida couple attempted to have sex in a cop car. Let's see what that's all about. A Florida couple arrested for DUI aroused attention for what they allegedly did while in the police car, waiting to go to jail. On Friday night, Nassau County Sheriff's Deputy Mark Hunter pulled over two bicyclists who were riding around without their lights on and had almost been hit by a vehicle. The officer said both suspects, later identified as 35-year-old Megan Mandararo and 31-year-old Aaron Thomas, smelled of alcohol and had bloodshot, watery eyes and slurred speech. Hunter said after Thomas failed some field sobriety tests and declined to do others, he was arrested. Of course, he was arrested, and Mondoro was also taken into custody after she declined to take the test. So he took the test, got arrested, she declined. Although both were then handcuffed on the back of Hunter's car, they apparently didn't let their minor details stop them from appreciating the romance of the moment. Baby, we going to jail. Let's get it on here. Let's get it on. According to the police report obtained by the Smoking Gun, Hunter was outside of the car when both Thomas and Mandanero took their clothes off and started to have sex. Wait a minute. If they handcuff, how they take their clothes off? Wow. When you need it, I guess, you know what I mean? The officer said that when he opened up the door to stop them, Thomas was naked and Mandanero had her pants down where her vaginal area was visible. I also observed her bra was halfway off and her breasts were fully visible. They really wanted some stuff, boy. After Hunter removed a naked Thomas from the car, he knocked the deputy to the ground and ran away before being arrested at a Cold Stone Creamery, according to a Jacksonville station WJAX TV. Meanwhile, Mandanero allegedly became violent and started kicking at another deputy. She was forced to the ground and suffered abrasions to her face, according to the Smoking Gun. Mandanero has been charged with DUI, exposing sex organs. It should be sex weapons, committing an unnatural and lascivious act, and resisting without violence, according to the First Coast News. Thomas was charged with a threat against a public official, committing an unnatural and lascivious act, exposing sex organs, and DUI. Both Thomas and Mandanero had lengthy rap sheets, according to the New York Post. Mandanero recently served 60 days in jail for parole violations, and Thomas served 46 days behind bars for assaulting a law enforcement officer. Damn. Either they really needed it, or they figured, man, we're going to go away for a few weeks. We better get it in. You know, let's pound it out in the back of the car before we go to jail. Wow. Wow. The brazenness of some people. That just made me really thirsty, man. Wow. Pun intended, I guess. But anyway, the next story here is coming out of Russia, y'all. Russia. So check this out. Phone user sues Apple for turning him gay. The phone turned him gay. A Russian iPhone user recently filed a 1 million ruble lawsuit against Apple, accusing the American corporation of indirectly turning him gay. In a court filing that went viral on Russia's internet, the plaintiff alleges that he became married in a same-sex relationship after receiving the wrong kind of cryptocurrency on a virtual wallet app that he installed on his iPhone back in 2017. The man, identified as one D. Razumlov, claims that he received 69 gay coins. Did the app magically appear on his freaking phone or something? A cryptocurrency designed for member of the LGBT community from an anonymous sender. The mysterious transfer was accompanied the message, "Don't knock it till you try it." Which kind of made sense to Razumlov. Let me see. Razumlov. Oh yeah, I'm getting it down, yo. And eventually pushed him to become involved in a gay relationship. Apple, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Hey. You help him find the apple of his eye. Apple pushed me towards homosexuality through manipulation. The changes have caused me moral and mental harm, the iPhone user added. Razumlov's lawyer, oh Lord, look at this name, Sapnat Guzaneva. Ooh, I'm getting good at this. Told members of the Russian press that the lawsuit was very serious and that her client had suffered and become scared as a result of Apple's failure to act. So I guess Apple should be standing there going, no. Don't put that there. The story continues. Even though the message was received on a third-party app, Guznevia said that the corporation bears responsibility for the services that run on its platform. As a result, Apple should pay Razumlov 1 million rubles, which is about $15,300, as compensation. According to an online database, Moscow's Presnensky District Court registered Razumlov's lawsuit, and the hearing is scheduled for October the 17th. Wow. Suing because I guess that's called power of suggestion. You know, so if I was to pick up my phone now and it says, "Ooh, you should have a man today," I guess I should just run out there, and then when I have regrets, I sue them bad boys and thing, you know what I mean? Okay, so here's a really short one, and this one is coming from, let's see, where Chicago, Illinois. That's 2 Chicago stories here, you know what I mean? Now, pigeon poops on lawmakers griping about pigeon poop on live TV. Watch out! Okay, during an interview with CBS Chicago, Illinois, State Representative Jamie Andrade rubbed the top of his head and said, "I think they just got me." Shut up, bitch. From the Chicago AP, a pigeon apparently didn't think much of a lawmaker's ideas to address a messy situation at a Chicago Transit Authority stop known by some as Pigeon Poop Station. WBM TV reports that one of the birds did its business on the head of a Democratic state representative, Jamie Andrade, as he was discussing the problem with a reporter outside of the Irving Park Blue Line station. Wow, that was planned. You see, we putting all that stuff in the air, and then birds and them are getting smart. They're like, he's talking shite about me. I feel some diarrhea coming on. Boom. During the interview, Andre rubbed the top of his head and said, I think they got me. They got me. Joey, I'm shot. I'm shot. Hey, revenge is something else, you know what I mean? The sidewalks outside of the stations are covered in bird waste and feathers. You know, we have a pigeon problem where I walk to in the parking lot. Every day, them pigeons just walking around. I think it's because people feeding them. I guess when they don't get the right food, they let it rip. Andrea has been trying to fix the problem. One of his ideas is to ask the CTA to install a house line for power washing when it constructs new escalators at the stop. That's going to stop the birds from pooping. Maybe you should have those people stop feeding the damn birds so they won't be pooping all over people. Man, I'm telling you, that's a crazy story. My man is in there. Let's stop the birds from pooping. No! Anyway, man, that's our stories for tonight. Remember, subscribe. Hit that notification button so you can get notification as to when I'm putting out a new video. You know what I mean? New set, sort of, you know, I'm working on a little thing here. The green screen got kind of cumbersome. I just want to pump out this stuff. This stuff is funny. I want to do it month for month with the stories of the past month, and this is what I'm doing here. So, let's get it on and thing. Go ahead and subscribe, you know, subscribe all of you. Get all these funny stories. In the meantime, make life cool runnings. Like, go on.